Cocoa in the Community is sponsored by Scandinavian Designs. Modern style for every budget.
Well, we're so glad you're still with us on Colorado and Company. Well, you've seen her recipes right here on Coco and even got a peek into her gorgeous Breckenridge kitchen at Swan's Nest. Well, Christy Rost keeps right on cooking for us and the entire world. We're lucky to catch up with her at this very busy time of year. Her television special, A Home for Christy Rost Thanksgiving, is airing right now.
Oh my goodness, well, we love Christy Rost right here on Colorado and Company. Christy, I want to start by asking you, because your food is so flavorful, but it's not fussy, which we love. Is that really important as you create recipes? How does it work for you?
Oh, hi, Claudia. Thanks so much for having me.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, to create a recipe that is flavorful but looks divine and tastes incredible and looks great on the plate, that is always my goal, because I want people to actually create what it is I make. And so it has to be easy and approachable.
Absolutely. Well, everything you make just looks wonderful, and I'm sure is flavorful. Well, share with us your love of Colorado and a bit about Swan's Nest, because you brought it back to its former glory.
Yeah, we did. I adore Colorado. I adore everything about it, whether I'm on the western slope or in the southern part of the state or out in the on the plains where so much of the produce is grown. I absolutely adore Colorado. But to be in the mountains is pure magic. And that's where Swan's Nest is located. It was built in 1898 by a gold baron. And when my husband Randy and I bought the house, it was in dire need. And so we completely restored the home. Took about 2.5 years.
Hey, you know, I'm into this demo stuff.
And that's where my Thanksgiving show was filmed.
Well, let's talk about that holiday cooking special, A Home for Christy Rost Thanksgiving. What can people expect when they watch this?
Well, the show airs on PBS, and in Denver, that would be Rocky Mountain PBS in the Front Range and up in the mountains and south. It is a 1-hour holiday special, and it's filled with highlights of the restoration of the home, but also recipes and menu for Thanksgiving, decorating tips, and just magical, breathtaking mountain scenery.
Oh, that is just lovely. So what do you have with you right now, Christy? Because I see it looks really good.
Oh, you know, when I'm with Colorado and Company, I always come with food. And so today I made a roasted butternut squash pie, and it actually is one of the recipes in my cookbook, Celebrating Home, and easy to do. I always make my pastry in a food processor because it's quick and easy, and it's full of butter, so it's like extra flavorful, and also very light and tender. And then the filling, I use a butternut squash that I halved, scoop out the seeds and roast it in the oven, and then scoop out the pulp, puree it in a food processor, and then it's just like making a Libby's pumpkin pie from there. It's just using the spices and the eggs and the condensed milk that everybody knows. And so that's what it is. But I like to dress my things up a bit, as all of the viewers know. And so I use little tiny cookie cutters in the shape of maple leaves. And I like to just put them around the edge of the pie so that just about every slice gets a little pastry leaf.
And it looks delicious. Well, I have to ask you, Christy, when it comes to holidays, especially Thanksgiving, what means the most to you?
Gathering around the table. It's always about the people. The food is a wonderful thing, and every family has its go-to recipes that they love. But it's all about gathering together around the table, reconnecting with family and friends. And in the Thanksgiving show, we celebrated our first Thanksgiving in that house after most of the renovation was done. And it was family and friends. We had our 2 sons there, Randy, of course, my husband, and then we had friends from the Breckenridge area, some of whom actually worked on the house. And that is just always dearest to my heart. No matter where we celebrate Thanksgiving, it's about the people and reconnecting.
Absolutely, and we have to cherish those moments when we have them. Well, what is your favorite part of sharing your recipes and wisdom with the world? Because you're very, very natural at it, and I love watching you.
Oh, thank you. You're so good, Claudia. My favorite part is the viewers who contact me. The ones who write and say, oh, Christy, I love this recipe. And some of them just, they'll say, you inspired me. I haven't done this before, but you inspired me to try. And when the Thanksgiving show comes out, which will be starting Friday, the 18th, and going on through Thanksgiving Day, I will hear literally from thousands of viewers, and I respond to every single one.
See, and I think that right there makes all the difference. That genuine side of you just really shows, Christy. Thank you so much for your time today. Happy holidays to you and your family. And again, we love having you on the show, and find the joy.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Y'all are absolutely my favorites. Thank you so much to you and Colorado and Company, and to all the viewers who keep tuning in. I love you all. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too, Christy. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Check your local listings and watch A Home for Christy Rost Thanksgiving. It's airing now on PBS and KUSA-TV. You can find recipes like that butternut squash pie and more holiday inspiration on her website. That's ChristyRost.com.